Brooklyn Independent Television.
Where are you from?
I'm from Colombia.
Where were you born in Egypt?
I got born in a small village, and then my family moved to Cairo and I stayed there.
I used to live in the center of Moscow.
Mudbone is a diverse group of theater artists, and we create innovative collaborative theater using stories of individuals in underserved and underrepresented communities. Given our mission is to work with diverse communities, I think Brooklyn, it's a perfect place to foster work based on the individuals that live in Brooklyn.
I was a carpenter, working in some building. And I said, I left Russia, because I'm black. And she was like, oh, are you really? I was like, what?
So you had to leave Iraq, and you went Iraq,
India, Syria, Egypt,
States. Do you want to talk at all about that journey?
We began our relationship with Canva when we were looking for a partner to connect us to a community of refugees and asylum seekers. So we partnered with Canva, and they were able to identify a group of people who were interested in working with us and doing theater workshops with us.
Passport.
We shared with them theatrical approaches to telling their stories so that they could kind of re-articulate their stories, which they've told plenty of times, but in a very factual, linear way. They've had to retell these unbelievably harrowing tales. And we wanted to know their stories too, but we really wanted to form relationships with them instead of just going in and taking their stories and then kind of leaving and building upon them. So we wanted to hopefully also give them an experience that was enjoyable and beneficial to them. And we're using a source material footage from the workshops as points of departure while we do similar exercises that we actually did with them in the spring.
Black men can be born in Russia, but cannot live in Russia. It's like white men born in Senegal, or woman born in man. A lion born in a sheep.
You are from Russia?
Yes.
I've never seen such a thing.
All the time I hear that.
So, what was it like leaving?
Horrible. Like someone ripped your flesh out of your body. And I started to crying. I was like, my tears couldn't even stop. I want them to stop, but they couldn't stop.
Emotions disappear. Feelings of brotherhood and the nice times, they just disappear. When danger is in that way, it's so intense that you're a target now. Any night they're gonna come and behead you or whatever. This is a different thing. This is here wakes up the instinct to run away.
Imagine that you are leaving your home for the last time. You're just gonna write a list of actions that you make in those final moments before leaving the house.
I was a teenager. I'm still a bit of a teenager. I miss my friends. They were my family. We had great parties together. We get together in someone's small room. Well, we cannot go out.
I would say that the spirit of experimental theater challenges the sort of traditional approach to theater, where there's a playwright writing a script, and then later comes the director, and the director creates a vision, and then actors are hired and they come in and perform their roles.
Speak English.
We're not trying to sort of draw conclusions or come up with answers for the audience. We're really interested in asking questions. And so finding out what happens in the moment when you bring a group of people together is really what we're interested in.
You go for a visit to New York.
No.
I visit my cousin there. If I like, I stay.
What we hope to do with Impossible Country is to really foster a dialogue not only between the actors and the audience, but also between members of the audience themselves, refugees, artists, your everyday New Yorkers.
My caseworker says there is someone here to help. There is no one. I come here and there is no one. And this country is like this.
It might be okay for dudes to take public property over there and make it their own, but here, you're not supposed to do that.
All these songs from my country are sad. They're all about love that is in the past. So everything's about the past, so everything is sad.
For me, the job of the artist is to find really creative ways to cue the audience to fill in the gaps of their imagination and make the jump between what is essentially an abstract representation to the reality of a refugee living in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Independent Television on the BCAT TV network.